All right, good morning, everyone. Today's reading is coming like this. Your ancestors want you to know what is being let go of and what is being renewed with this waning moon, right? The one that's getting smaller. So let's see what they have to say. We have 4 decks here. We have the, excuse me, sorry. Okay. Interesting. That's a clue. I kind of, anyways, we'll get there. So this is the gold deck, the sun deck with the carnelian on it. This is the Luna Soleil deck with the lepidolite on it. This is the Heaven and Earth deck with the astrophyllite, Russian astrophyllite on it. Okay. And this is the Blue Moon deck with the seraphinite on it. So sorry, my allergies to scents just started acting up. They act up less and less, but sometimes they act up when I'm doing the reading, and that's a message, but we're going to get to that eventually. Not right at this moment. Okay. I'm going to open the energy and let you pick your piles, your deck, your crystals. Here we go. All right. If you haven't picked your deck and crystal yet, you can pause the video and do so. But I'm going to get started. Wow, they're really acting up. Okay. I'm going to get started with the first group. Ooh, okay. Here we go. Group number 1. You chose the gold sun deck and you chose the carnelian. So this is why my allergies went crazy the minute I started to pick up the carnelian. So it's something about personal power for sure. I don't know if you have ever heard this, but allergies are related to denying your personal power. So right away, I'm hearing that you are letting go of the denial of your personal power. Okay, and you're renewing the belief in your personal power. That's why you chose the gold deck, which is solar plexus energy, and the sun, and the carnelian, which is sacral chakra energy. So this is believing in your personal power, and this is believing in your ability to create whatever you choose to create. Okay, so that's right away. That's why my allergies went crazy. So for group number 1, you are letting go of the denial of your personal power, and you are renewing your belief in your personal power to create. Okay? So here we go. Let's, so you're letting go of the denial of the creator you are, and you're letting go, and you're renewing the belief in the creator you are. Okay? So we have, is this the order you want the cards in? They actually want me to turn them like this. Okay? Interesting. They want me to turn them like that. Okay. Interesting. So, what you are letting go of, as I've said it before, but this is the Mastery card in reverse, and this is the Devil card in reverse. And it's also the 5 of Wands, and we're going to address that. So you are letting go of denying that you are the master of your physical experience. Denying that you can overcome any challenge that's given to you. Denying that you know how to do this. You've done it many times before, lifetimes even. Denying that you understand that the material world is not the focus, that the material doesn't create the spiritual, that the material doesn't create the emotional, that the material doesn't create the social or intellectual, okay? It is those things, so the spiritual, the emotional, the social, the intellectual, that create the material. So you're letting go of denying that you have mastered this, okay? All right. Denying it to yourself, denying it to people. I don't know who you're denying it to, but you're letting go of that denial, okay? Yeah. And you're renewing the emperor you are. Oh, and look at that, the strength. Wow, you're renewing. You are a strong manifester. Okay, so the emperor, we have the King of Swords here. The King of Swords has learned through his experiences. So you're denying that you're letting go of denying that you've learned, you've mastered this. This is the mastery card, learning through experience. So you're letting go of that. You are now renewing your memory and belief that you have learned all kinds of things through your experiences. You have the knowledge. You're the King of Swords. You've come to understand so much through your experiences, and that you are the emperor. You are the author of your own story. You are the author of your own life. You are the authority. You have dominion over yourself, okay? And that you have all kinds of opportunities to transform in the physical world with the Ace of Wands, okay? To transmute and transform the physical world. You have all kinds of opportunities to do so as you renew this. And you are strong. You understand that because you are so strong-willed, and you know that you can will anything into place, you understand that your strength actually comes from allowing everyone the same free will and the same strength of will. So you don't seek to, and this is what's new, you're not seeking to dominate anybody. You understand that everyone has dominion over themselves. So you're not seeking to make anyone believe you. You're not seeking to make anyone follow you. You're not seeking to make anyone, bend to your will. You're allowing all to be all, and exactly who they are, and to have their own free will and to have dominion over themselves as you do. So there's a message in one of these. I think is it 2121? Let me look. I think it's 2121. Yeah. Okay, so it is 2121. I'm going to read it because this is what you know now. You realize that the other person is also you. You are one with the world, and the intentions you have for others are also the intentions you have for yourself. You have upgraded your thoughts to this place of if I want dominion over my life, over myself, I have to allow all dominion over themselves and their lives, right? And that is where you're at. So you're no longer denying that you have learned, you have mastered this physical world and your understanding of this physical world and how to create in this physical world and how to manifest and how to rise to any challenge that you encounter in the physical world. You've been there, you've done that, you've done it. And you're renewing your memory. I hear your memory. You're remembering that you are this emperor, this King of Swords, this and that your strength comes from your compassion and your empathy and your ability to allow others their own free will. And you're remembering that you have every opportunity to transform and transmute whatever you choose to in the physical world. So your experiences, etc. I just saw 937. They called my attention to 937. Angel wisdom is encouraging you to connect with the information that is coming to you through your dreams and visions. Powerful messages are being revealed that will support the manifestation of your intentions. Very cool. So they want you to pay attention to your dreams. All right? They're sending you messages to help you with what you want to manifest. All right? Anything else for this group? They want me to get one of the coins, okay? You like the coins. So do I. Okay. Oh, the Fool. The Fool. There we go. New beginnings, right? Brand new start. Clean slate. Fresh, clean slate with this, when the new moon comes. So right now, you're letting go of this denial. You're renewing and remembering this truth. So, and when the new moon comes, I hear when the new moon comes, you will be the Fool. You will be embarking on this brand new journey and back to a place of believing in your power to create. All right. That is your message for the group number 1. I hope you have a beautiful day. All right. My second group, you chose lepidolite. Lepidolite is a crystal that helps you gently change your psychological and behavioral patterns. So, 1122. Okay, 1122. So you are in a state of expansion and getting to know your true self better than ever. You know that you were born to shine, okay? And then you are at a crucial point on your journey which will help you understand the relationships and spiritual assignments that will support your growth. So this is expansion. This is growth, especially with regards to relationships. So you may be focused on this, changing some of your psychological and behavioral patterns in relationship with others. Okay, so what are you letting go of, and what are you what are you letting go of, and what are you renewing with this moon? Okay. Okay. So what I'm seeing here, what you're letting go of is how am I going to phrase that? It's like, it's a lack of joy. It's a lack of joy and a lack of fulfillment. It's interesting because you're moving from being the King of Wands to the King of Pentacles. And there's nothing wrong with being the King of Wands, but the King of Wands is very focused on the material world, right? But being focused on the material world and mastering the material world, which you've done, it's not fulfilling for you, and it's not bringing you joy for a reason. So you're letting go of this belief that mastering the physical world and manifesting in the physical world and manifesting physical things would bring you joy and fulfillment. So you're letting go of that belief. And you're coming to realize that as the King of Pentacles, you're remembering as the King of Pentacles that your focus needs to be now on your spiritual self and fulfillment, spiritual fulfillment. Okay, and that's what's going to bring you joy and happiness in the physical world. But what I'm seeing here is you're almost tuning out the physical world a little bit. You're tuning out the physical world a little bit with this World card in reverse. It's like you've been so focused on the world and wanting to, the word that comes is manipulate and control your world, your material world, the physical world, everybody in it. And that hasn't been fulfilling or joyful for you. You can do it. You've mastered it. You can do it. But it hasn't brought you fulfillment or joy. And what you've realized is that your focus doesn't need to be on that anymore. Who cares what everybody else in the world is doing? It doesn't matter to you anymore. Your focus is on yourself, your spirituality, and your spiritual fulfillment. So you're focused on what brings you joy, what makes your heart sing, what makes you feel loved, what makes you love and feel loved, what inspires you to love and feel loved. And that's what you're doing here. That's what you're remembering. But remember, this is a subtle shift. This is a subtle shift. So it's not that like you're not good. Like you being the King of Wands has been of value, and you've learned how to manifest and materialize things in your world. But it's just not as important to you as it once was, right? It's not the focus. And so I saw 15:15. I'm going to read that to you. Know that the changes you are making at this time are necessary in order for you to grow. Trust that the space you are making is creating room for abundance. So I feel like here you were creating a lot of material abundance, and that's great, and you mastered that, and you're good at that. But you realize it wasn't bringing you the joy and fulfillment on the emotional level, spiritual level that you were looking for. So here, so you're shifting, subtly shifting from that focus to this focus where, you know, the material world, the physical world, the material abundance, it's not what you're seeking. You know, it's not about traveling the world. It's not about, you know, accumulating wealth, you know, in the way that people think, like material wealth, worldly wealth. It's not about any of that now. You're focused on yourself, on your heart, and what makes your heart sing, and what makes you, what inspires you to love and be loved is how it's coming, okay? And then you will probably receive many blessings in the physical world, because the pentacles are about the physical world as well. And now they want me to get a coin for this group. Let's see. Answering the call. Judgment, answering the call. That's what you're doing. You're answering the call to love and be loved. That's why it kept coming that way. You know, you're focused on what inspires you to love and be loved. And that is you answering the call. So you're shifting from, you know, being focused on this material stuff to answering the call. Okay? And focusing on what inspires you to love and be loved. That is your reading. It's very clear. Thank you. You guys have a beautiful, beautiful day. Okay, group number 3. You chose the Russian astrophyllite. This helps with accelerating your soul mission. Okay, so your path, your connection to your soul mission, and your you know, the messages, everything. It just accelerates. It accelerates your achieving of your soul mission. Okay. There we go. All right. So we're looking at what you're letting go, and then what is being renewed. Okay. Okay. There we go. Ooh, yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. Beautiful. Beautiful. You might want to watch group number 2 as well. So what we have here, we have the Judgment card, the Devil card, the King of Cups, and the Nine of Cups. So this is amazing. So what you're letting go of is so Judgment is answering the call. It's the awakening, okay? And the Devil card, though, is like a heads up that you might be too focused on the material world and you might be getting addicted to something. I feel like, or attached to something. So with this, I feel like you were attached to your awakening. You were attached to your spiritual awakening, to your, you know, to being, to this like, aha, you know, look at this card. It's the awakening. It's the answering of the call. It's like, you know, it's it's quite clear here, right? So I feel like you've been attached and almost addicted with this card. That said, like you were attached and almost addicted with this card, the Devil card here, to these spiritual awakenings, right? So, and to like proving that there was, that, you know, the divine exists, or that the oneness exists, or that God exists, or that the devil exists, or that whatever, right? Like just a lot of attachment to this, okay, is what I'm seeing here. So you're letting go of that, okay? Attachment to you know, to both, to being too focused on spiritual and too focused on material, okay? So it was for you, it was like all or nothing. So it's all spiritual, all answering the call, all awakening, or all material. So it's kind of like this, you know, all or nothing, oscillating from one to the other is what I'm getting, that energy here, okay? As you're trying to pursue your soul mission, you were kind of addicted to discovering your soul mission and to figuring it all out and to having these aha moments and to, you know, that's the energy here. I don't know if I'm describing it well enough, but that's where to move on now. So what you're moving toward, what you're remembering and renewing is how to be the King of Cups. Okay, how to be the King of Cups. So because this is, the emotion was getting involved here. And the emotion was chaining you, making you a slave to this. That's it. The emotion was making you a slave to this, whatever this is exactly. So you're now remembering that you are the King of Cups. You can master your emotions. Your emotions don't control you. You can let them come and go. You can let them come easily and go easily. You know, everything is impermanent. Everything is in flow at all times. And so you're you're not attached. So it's not this, you know, such a strong black or white experience anymore. You're letting it all blend. You're letting it all flow. You're letting it, you know, you're just not attached. You're not attached to outcomes. You're not attached to material things. You're not attached to your emotions. You're not attached. You're like in flow finally again. You're remembering and renewing, being in flow. And this is going to bring you emotional happiness and fulfillment, because it's the Nine of Cups. But it's interesting because this says material happiness in this deck, on this card. So it brings you both, right? Because the more you fill your cup emotionally, spiritually, the more it can overflow. And when it overflows, you know, in this whole flow, see, this is all about flow. You start to experience the happiness on the material level as well, without being so obsessed with it or focused on it. Either of them, your spirituality and your call and your soul mission, you know, what you're here to create on earth and all this stuff, and are you here to create abundance and blah 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 blah. That's how it's coming. Sorry. You're just relaxed now. You're chill. You're just chill. You're going to be chill going forward, now that you've remembered, yeah, I don't have to be so obsessed with this. I can just relax, right? And so they want me to get a coin for you. Look at that, the Hanged Man. Yeah. So your perspective is changing. That's, yeah, it's all about the perspective, right? It's all about the perspective. That's what they're saying. So achieving your soul mission, and that's funny that you were attracted to this one that accelerates your achievement of your soul mission. So it's like you were like kind of obsessed, because this is the card of being obsessed with something, and this is the awakening and answering the call. So you were kind of obsessed with achieving your soul mission, figuring out what it is, figuring out how to do it, etc., and achieving it. And you kind of were obsessed with that. You're letting that obsession and that angst, or like that, like being driven like a slave here is what's coming. Go, okay? You're freeing yourself from this, from all that pressure. It's like pressure, okay? You've changed your perspective. You've remembered, and you're renewing, being the King of Cups and being in complete flow. And that's what's been happening. That's what's happening for you with this moon as it wanes. You let go of this and you're bringing in this, okay? This is beautiful. It's just a shift in your perspective. So your soul mission, you're achieving your soul mission one way or the other, and in whatever timing, you know, regardless. It's just perspective, right? That's what they want you to know. Okay, you guys go have a beautiful, beautiful day. All right, and my last group, my group number 4, you chose the Seraphonite. This crystal helps you connect with the seraphs. And let's see what you're letting go of and what you're renewing and remembering as this moon wanes. Okay. Let's see. Ooh. All right. Interesting. It's kind of showing it's, yeah, okay. Is it one card? Okay. There we go. Oh, here we go. All right. Alrighty, here we go. This is really interesting. It's already really interesting. Ah, 88. Okay, very cool. So what you're letting go of is on this side. And what you're letting go of is working so hard to manifest your heart's desires, to manifest your dreams. You've been you're letting go of this just working so hard to manifest your heart's desires. You've been willing it. You've been working. You've been working hard at willing your heart's desires into existence. Okay, so now you're letting that go. Okay, and you're opening up, and you're remembering, and you're renewing your abundance, really. So we understand that your heart's desires are one thing in the physical world, but it's abundance because we have the 88 here, but it's connecting to your intuition because we have the moon, letting some things be unknown. You don't have to will everything. You don't have to be so I'm going to will this into happening. It's opening up to the unknown. It's opening up to your intuition. It's opening up to the divine receiver you are. It's opening up to balance and harmony and abundance on the emotional spiritual level, balance and harmony and abundance on the intellectual level, and it's remembering that you are not oppressed. You are not a victim. You are not, if something that you're trying to will so hard is not coming into to creation, it's not because someone's oppressing you. It's not because someone's, God's oppressing you or someone's oppressing you. It's not because you don't have free will. Okay? This is reminding us, this is the Justice card. The universe is fair, just, and balanced, and you reap what you sow. So back to the 8 of Cups. The 8 of Cups, this is the 8 of Cups and the moon, the 8 of Swords and the Justice card. The 8 of Cups is saying that you are moving away from this with the help of someone, and this is the spirit world, because you are tapping into your intuition. You are tapping into your, ability to not know, to know and to not know, both, right? Your intuition, to receive and to connect, okay? And to reap what you sow, okay? And to know that you are the one reaping what you sow. You are the one sowing what you reap. There we go. That's how it comes. Okay. So 310 is telling me you are one with your higher power. Know that you are loved and supported. So you're realizing, you're coming to realizing, you're letting go that I don't have to work so hard. I'm one with my higher power, and I am loved and supported. So I don't have to work so hard at trying to make my heart's desires come true and trying to know what they are and make them come true, okay? So I'm going to rely on my higher power, right? And I'm going to let some things be unknown and be discovered as I discover them. I'm going to tap into my intuition and know what I do know and follow the guidance. And the guidance is sometimes like breadcrumbs. You don't really know exactly where it's leading, but you know it's leading somewhere, and that's okay. I'm going to let all this hard work, like, heavy type of energy stuff go, and I'm going to be led by my guidance, by my higher power, out of this situation where I'm working hard and I'm like just slaving away at trying to make my dreams come true. I'm going to be led by my higher power away from that and into something better, okay? Where I reap what I sow, and what I sow is going to be what I want, okay? What my heart wants, what my higher power wants. So 88, there's a portal opening up for you to step into a more spiritually centered life. And that's exactly what this is saying. So instead of working so hard to try to create your heart's desires in the material world and will them into being, just be open to receiving, open to receiving blessings, open to receiving knowledge, open to receiving power, open to receiving the unknown, open to receiving messages and guidance, okay? Knowing that it's all coming from your higher power and you're not being oppressed by it or anything else, and that you are reaping what you're sowing. And so if you're sowing hard work, it's hard work, it's hard work, it's hard work, that's what you're going to reap, is more hard work, more of that. So if you're sowing balance, harmony, and abundance on the emotional, spiritual level, that's what you're going to reap here, okay? So, time for a coin. The coin is the moon, which is this as well. And you chose the moon deck. So you're really opening up to your intuition, to the divine receiver that you are, to the unknown, and to the guidance. And to the seraphs, right? To the seraphs. That's why you chose the seraphonite, to being guided by the seraphs here. You're really opening yourself to the guidance here. Okay. So this is 18. And that's 8. So they want me to look at 188. That has something for you too. A message, okay. You are one with your consciousness and the universe at this time. You are one with your gifts, dreams, and goals. Believe. Yes, so clear. So instead of chasing your dreams here, okay, working so hard to manifest them and create them and chasing them, you've now realized you're one with them. You are one with your gifts, your dreams, and goals. Believe, and that's all you need to do. You don't have to work so hard at it. Just believe it. Believe you are one with your dreams and your goals. You are one with your consciousness in the universe, okay? That is what is so amazing, and that's what you're moving into. As this moon wanes, you're letting go of this, and you're moving into this, and it is beautiful. You have a beautiful day.